Happy morning to everybody. I am CBM from the online
Online
form
form
of
of education.
education.
This day, the poem Wind. Wind. Here is this wind. And the poet being Subramanya Bharti. Subramanya Bharti. Now, Subramanya Bharti, as the name indicates, belongs to South India. Subramanya Bharti was popularly called Mahakavi Bharti. Mahakavi Bharti. He was a great poet of Tamil literature, and his poems are very fiery. His poems enkindle enthusiasm, zeal in the readers. We can comfortably compare him with Sri Ramdhari Singh Dinkar of Bihar. Mr. Bharti is considered to be one of the greatest poets of Tamil literature. Subramanya Bharti was a national independence fighter. He was a great political activist. He was a good journalist, and he was one of the greatest poets of Tamil literature also. Due to his being the freedom fighter, he had to go to jail so many times. One disposal from the jail, another custody. Another disposal, that disposal from the jail, yet another custody, one after another. He had to live inside jail in the struggle of India's independence. Half of his life, almost half of his life, was spent in jail. But his activities would not stop. Finally, an amnesty institution, which was then named General Order of Amnesty. It was a Manavadhikar Sangathan, and they recommended British government just to free him from the jail. But his health was deteriorating. After coming home, he used to feed his elephant. He had an elephant. He was so fond of having elephant, and he fed the elephant with fondness and love. But one day, as ill luck would have it, the trunk of the elephant took him and threw him on the ground, on the distant ground rather. The elephant made such a strike over his body that he became weaker and weaker with the passing of time. Doctors tried their level best just to recover him, but he succumbed, he surrendered himself, and at last he was dead in 1921. This is a very sad story with our beloved poet, Subramanya Bharati. But his poems are still alive, and his poems are read with proper interest even now. The poem had symbolized the word wind. Wind is, though considered to be the air, but he has actually made a symbol of it. The nature of the wind is unpleasant to the poet. The poet requests the wind just to come slowly, just to blow slowly, but the wind does not obey. The wind comes like a storm. The wind breaks the shutters of the window. The gust of the wind comes inside and it disturbs the documents already put on the table. He scatters the documents all over the floor inside. The poet once again requests, "Oh, please come slowly. Mr. Wind, please come slowly. Oh, how unpleasant you are, how merciless you are." But the wind does not hear, the wind does not listen to the appeal of the poet. And then, books on the shelf are shattered or thrown from the shelf upon the floor. Some books are torn also by the wind. The poet finally learns something from the gust, from the blowing of the wind. The poet experiences the effect of the wind on fire. Once he saw there is a lamp. The lamp is burning. The wind comes and it puts off the light of the lamp. Once again he experiences another time that there has caught a fire in a straw, pual kitta, in a heap of straw rather, and the wind blows. The effect of the wind is that the fire out of the straw, heap of straw, flourishes and flourishes and flourishes. The fire becomes extreme. The fire destroys. Once again, the poet learns something from the wind. Now he concludes his learning. The poet concludes that yes, this wind is a cheater one. When the fire is little, the wind blows it off. But when the fire is huge, the wind makes it flourish and flourish and flourish, makes it extreme. What is this? What is this? It simply means that the wind behaves differently with the objects. The poet feels and experiences that to be weak is a curse. Whether a weak house, whether a weak heart, whether a weak body, weakness whichsoever, any type of weakness is a curse. And wind plays a role of an enemy with the weaker elements of life, with the weaker things of life. The wind destroys them. The wind plays the role of plays the role of an enemy. But the wind is favorable to the stronger. If you are strong, the wind will become favorable to you. The wind will become friendly to you, rather. The poet gives a message to the compatriots of India that we must avoid our weakness whichsoever. We must be strong. We must avoid weakness, and we must make a friend of the wind. But the wind will not choose you and opt you for his friend if you are weak. But the wind will opt you for his friend if you are strong. The poet communicates this message to the readers that let us make a strong body by exercises and yogas. Let us make a stronger house so that the wind may not disturb it. Let us make our heart strong so that no disease may damage you. Or in a nutshell, any type of weakness must be wiped out from our existence. And this is what the poem is. I think you must have learned and you must have got the message of the poem, the real meaning of the poem. At last, the symbolification of wind is suggesting rather the impediments of life. the blocks of life, the hardships of life, the difficulties of life, rather. And upon a pleasant note, upon a fiery note, upon an inspiring note, the poet finishes his poem. Let us be strong. Let us not be weak at all. Thank you. Have a nice time. Good day to everyone.